Hey folks, Twisha Christian. One of the things that I think is going to be one of the most important things you do before you go to the bank is you need to check your dinar to make sure that it is authentic and you do not have a counterfeit note. And after I speak here, I'm going to discuss that, and there's going to be some features. There's some links I can show you guys where you can look at all the different security features on your Iraqi dinar. Currently, I'm looking at a $10,000 note. And I'm just looking for the first of all the main security features, which I see right there on the $10,000 note. And then here I have a $25,000 note, and there are certain things that are going to light up, and some things are going to show through when you put the UV light on. You may not see it from here just because of the way that this is recording. And then there's the square security feature, and there's the lines that you can really clearly see on the 25K dinar note. So this is very important before you go into the bank, and I'm going to explain why after this. And like I said, you're going to see these things light up. You're going to see certain features light up, and you also can check it by the serial numbers. And I will try to find that link for you and put that down below in the description, because most definitely you do not want to turn in a counterfeit note when you go to the bank. Hey folks, Twisha Christian. This video is really about the most important thing you need to do before you go to the bank and turn in your foreign currency. From the dinar to the dong and whatever other foreign currency you might have. But for mostly the dinar. And in the video I showed, just simple things just to check. Your security features. You can use the UV blacklight. You can verify by looking in the lamp and turning it different directions and verifying all the bills. And the reason why this is the most important thing to do before you go to the bank. Me and a friend of mine were talking, and he brought up the fact about counterfeit and counterfeit dinar. People might have counterfeit dinar, and he had suggested that one of the things that we need to do before we go to the bank is to check to make sure that our dinar is authentic and you don't have any counterfeits. And if you already know how hard they already crack down on just people trying to counterfeit in general, but you don't want to be going into the bank with all your dinars and you have 2 or 3 counterfeits. To the very extreme point, they confiscate all your dinars and tell you that a bank representative will contact you or somebody from the Treasury Department. That is what you're trying to avoid. Now, every bank may operate a little bit differently. You might have a really good relationship with your bank. You might be going to a bank you've never been to before. You might catch a bank teller on the wrong day when they see all these people coming in and turning all these dinar notes, and then here you are, you come in with 5 million dinar notes and you got a few counterfeits in there. Right? Next thing you know it, they're telling you they're confiscating everything until an investigation has to be complete, and then you still don't have any money in your account, and the next thing you know it, you do have agents at your door knocking on your door, and then you're going to have to provide proof of where you bought it from, all this and all that, try to prove, if it goes to that extreme, right? And I'm just preparing you for what could happen in the absolute worst. Right, that's the worst case scenario, that your dinars are confiscated until an investigation is complete. You don't want that to happen to you. Right, that's going to be very important, especially in the first few days, because we already know some of us, we're going to be purchasing, if we can, after the dinar revaluation. We're going to be trying to purchase as much other foreign currency that we can, with the ones that we think that are going to go up in value after the dinar revalues. So that's the most important thing that you need to do, is to make sure that all your dinars are legit. Now, if there are 2003 notes that do not have the security features, then those are the ones, and everything seems, you can look them over, but those are the ones that you want to turn in last. right? If you have multiple, if you've already made up in your mind, you're gonna, you got 2 or 3 times you're gonna turn in, wait to turn into your last batch if those dinars don't have any security features, but the bill itself looks fine. And also, too, folks, you can also verify by the serial numbers, and I will put the link down below that, along with other things that you can look up as far as looking at your Iraqi dinar, looking at the security features to make sure it is legit. Because folks, I would really hate for some of you to go to the bank and then you're on hold, you're on pause, right? Because you've turned in everything with a few counterfeits. And people, we got to remember, Iraq had a really big problem with counterfeiting. They really did. Iraq had a really big problem for a long time. And there are plenty of articles. I've discussed it. Johnny has discussed it. A lot of counterfeiting. So you just want to make sure that none of those got into the pile that you have. And I trust the businesses that they're working with authentic people and that they also check the notes as well. But you never know. You have a lot of sales have been online through eBay, Amazon, selling foreign currencies. So most definitely, any currencies that you have, you definitely want to look them over. Anything that looks really funny or really whacked, I wouldn't even turn it in. Because once this thing kicks in, you're going to want to be moving. You're going to want to be putting money into your bank so you can upload finances to your trading platforms and buying other currencies and doing other things, and you don't want to be held up. So like I said, folks, that's the most important thing that you can do before you go to the banks. Anyways, folks, I thank you for listening. God bless. Stay safe. And with that being said, Twisted Christian out.